Let's get this quiver on here. You can see this bracket, this bow is completely ambidextrous. So well, you can see right there, it actually tells you if this is facing left hand when it's forward, then it's left hand, and the other way is right hand. So I mean, I'm a right hand shooter, and I'll show you why it's that way. So if this quiver is out this side and I'm shooting, that quiver is not in my way, my hand is against the bow, my arrows are gonna fall into here. If I had it mounted on this side, when I'm trying to hold that bow, I couldn't, because I'd be hitting those arrows. So that's the reason that that will go either way, because if you're a right-hand shooter, like I am, you want it on this side. So let's begin. We got these screws right here. So we're gonna put that arrow forward. Oops, sorry. Right-hand arrow forward. Get that into place. Grab these screws here. These little nuts are from when we go to put on the bracket here, which holds the quiver into place. And you can see this is actually grooved, so it fits into there. Tighten these up. Nice thing is I can feel all of these grooves. They've been, they've got a little bit of oil on these. These screws go in really easily. Tighten these up. Making sure even with these screws, I know this piece here is plastic, so you don't want to over tighten these screws because you don't want to crack that plastic or anything. There should be snug, but just don't go over the top. Don't be putting some elbow grease into that. Tighten that up. You can see here on the back side, this is a nice little add-on, so you can put a nice shoulder strap on there. That's a nice little feature there. So if you're walking through the bush, you can have a nice shoulder strap on it. We're gonna put this slide-in piece. You'll see that this is a tapered piece. So when you slide that quiver in, you want it to go back like that. So this opening you want towards the front of the bow. We'll grab some of these provided screws here. You'll see that those screws actually inset in there, so it's easy to know because you've also got a nut here that goes on the other side. So you're wondering which way it goes. These are inset screws, so they just inset into those holes there. So we'll get those into place. Pop through that side. And we're going to take that, making sure that large opening is that way. Take these nuts. We're just going to lightly screw them onto the back side here. Bring those on. You see how nice this is? I don't need a vise or anything. I can literally sit this in my lap and assemble it. It's not complicated at all. That's what I love about this. You can literally bring this up to bear camp like we are now and set it up here if you have a little bit of extra time, which is exactly what we have right now. Put that on there. Okay, then we're gonna take this wrench, put it around these nuts. We're going to tighten from this side. Not over tightening. Once again, this piece is some nice, really nicely molded plastic, so we want to make sure that you're not going to crack that. And the nice thing is that this heavy duty molded plastic is both strong, but it's light. So you want to, when you're in the woods, having something that's not as extra weight on it is really nice. Okay, so just snug that up, and that's it. Now we can take this piece. You'll see that tapered slot in there. That's a nice tapered slot, and we're going to take that, slide it this way. That's it. Tighten this in. That's not going to go anywhere now. And that's on the bow. You'll see those quills will just come down this way, and they're not going to be in my way at all.